Hello and welcome to episode 9 of the Skill List podcast. My name is Josh Carrillo, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Seph Halo Match.
I fucking hate you so fucking
For
much
context,
right
I've been fucking with Seph for the past 5 minutes by just giving him random one-word responses.
Oh my
So, hi Seph.
Hi motherfucker. I swear to God, for a second there, I thought you were talking to Brooklyn too. For a second, I was wondering, oh, okay, he's probably on the phone and everything.
No.
Once you started that off, I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
I literally
okay,
started the podcast with hi. That was the second I hit record.
The shittiest part too, I literally stopped the recording, freaking deleted it, and literally just started. And right when you said hi, welcome to the podcast, fuck, okay, he did started it. God damn it! Oh, you son of a bitch!
So how are you this week, Seph? How you doing?
Not too bad. Just freaking putting out applications and stuff. But other than that, freaking just trying to get through the week. Asshole.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I've been fucking with him for the past 3 or 4 minutes. It's been so funny. I entered the party and I was just hi, what's up? Yeah. No? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just the one words that I was thinking okay, at one point I thought he was kind of talking to me because he kind of got on top and everything. The fact that it kind of started happening a little bit more longer, I was like, I can't tell if he's just fucking with me at this point, if anything. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
100%. Oh, that was...
I could tell.
That was joy.
I'm glad you got your giggles out, you fuck.
It was good. It was good. But what you been up to, Seph? What's new?
Basically, that's a good question because I know, other than watching a couple of new movies that came out and everything too as well, and basically playing the Exoprimal that just came out 2 weeks ago, which is why we haven't recorded for last week and everything too as well. But other than that, not really much other than that and job hunting. You?
Job hunting, same. I finished all of my current Minecraft projects as of today. I have nothing else to do. The entire township of Kirigawa is completed, except for my fireworks display. Other than that, I haven't even touched the season for Diablo because there's even more fuck shit happening.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that did release too as well.
There's Blizzard fuck shit. There's Ubisoft fuck shit I have to talk about. There is... What
happened to... Yeah.
Which one do you want to start with?
Have to go then.
Go ahead.
I kind of want to start with the Blizzard because I don't think I heard anything from that and everything.
So a week before the patch came out for Diablo 4, they nerfed every class.
Oh wait, what? Are you serious?
All of them. Yep. So a significant damage reductions to sorcerer. Everything else feels a little bit slow and bulky, and then it just completely fucked all of the metas that everyone had been working on to play and progress. The other fuck shit part is I'm pretty sure this is illegal.
Okay.
There's an option on the season page to activate your premium battle pass.
Okay, so the usual.
However, it doesn't prompt a order confirmation to do so. It just instantly activates and charges your account.
Oh, that's definitely illegal. What the fuck? Are you serious?
So some people are because where it is on the page is where you go to create a seasonal character, and then it just activates and it's well, I've completely fucking burned this, and I've also paid for it. So, super fucked.
Oh, that's definitely illegal. They're gonna get a lawsuit just for that alone.
So, again, I haven't touched Diablo, God, in so long. I've also been super invested in Baldur's Gate 3, because the official release of that comes out next week, and I'm super excited.
Oh, nice. Damn, you have a really early release from that then. God damn.
Well, it's been in early access for 3 years.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I keep saying that.
And I told you recently, one, you should pick it up because it's a D&D game, really, really good. And two, remember how I told you there's 70,000 different endings?
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
2 million lines of dialogue.
I remember you saying that.
And 170 plus hours of cutscenes.
Yeah.
Dude, every single NPC you interact with is a voiced cutscene line.
Are you serious? Each
All
one is
of
voiced?
even the little side characters, 100%. You'll click on a side character that has a dialogue option, and it instantly throws you into a cutscene with them, even if it's just a one sentence thing. Every single thing is voiced. It's fucking crazy.
God damn! No wonder why it's been fucking like early access for such a long time too.
It is what BioWare was in its peak. It is just your consequences have actions. There's already some fuck shit going on. I've already killed one of the major party members because she was a bitch. Like, it's just so it's
oh my god, that's like
she's
funny.
like she's essentially a murder hobo, which in D&D terms is just someone who wants to kill everything and like just do whatever the fuck she wants. She was annoying, so I killed her, and then all the other party members agreed, and now they're like, "We're so glad you did that. She would not shut the fuck up." I'm like, I know. I'm so glad I have people in my circle who agree with me. Thank you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's
But
pretty
so
crazy.
good. Like, spell selections are all 5e. It's like I'm currently playing a female druid, and oh my god, it's so much fun.
I bet you're having a lot more better time compared to like our party druids, if anything.
Well, it's nice because like I get to be a player technically, quote unquote.
Oh yeah,
and then it's voiced, so like I can just go live my. I think I've already logged like 8 hours, and I bought it 2 days ago. Like it's just
damn, that's not bad.
it is so good.
That's really good to hear. At least, yeah, I've kind of been curious on that, especially after you've been talking about it too, because I know I heard of it before at least.
Yeah, like S tier. It's so fucking good, and it's like I'm sure I've already delved off the path of like what other things I could have taken, like what other options I missed by killing that one party member because I killed her early. It's like maybe 2 hours in I killed her.
Oh wow, that still is a long time though.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. We've also been playing Exoprimal, which is surprising. We've talked about this. I wouldn't pay $60 for it.
Yeah, of course. Like we
but
talked
because it's on Gamepass, like oh god, that game is World War Z Monster Hunter with guns.
Basically,
like, it's just
yeah,
so good.
And plus, like because also like from you telling me that you never actually seen the story, like kind of never really got into the story. The story part is absolutely like fucking like fuck shit kind of thing. Like the stuff that they go through is like absolutely insane. Especially like it's like basically just giving a rough like of a synopsis of it. It's basically like mechs with like basically you're gathering dino blood for a high power energy source and everything too. But also then it incorporates like almost like time travel because you're basically being teleported from your time back to was it 3-4 years back in the past and everything before a major cataclysmic event happened and everything too. And the fact that because also then after each match and everything that happens too as well, you get at least little bits of pieces like depending on like how many battles you already have. That you'll either get like 1 or 2 bits of info and everything for each like match and everything too, and just going through each one is like insane. Like how much like it just goes into each like connecting node. And Draper wasn't kidding. Like literally, like if you there's one node that's like almost like 9 like connecting nodes that you need to get to even unlock it, which I still have yet to unlock it though too as well.
Yeah, it's. I need to like actually sit down and look at the cutscenes because you say very, very good things about it. I just like the shooting and fights. We haven't played a game in a while that's like, I guess 5-minute matchmaking games.
That's true, yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, I can play like 2 or 3 games of Exoprimal. I can play like a little bit of this and then not feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like with whatever else I'm doing, because like normally we play games that don't necessarily have stopping points.
Oh no, yeah.
So having something like this again, like Overwatch-esque, like
Yeah.
Siege-esque, I can just be like, I'll play like 2 or 3 games, whatever, go have fun.
Right.
So that's been nice to have again.
I know, yeah. Like this is kind of like getting my like 5v5 player kind of content and everything too, because I'm just so sad that like I told you offline before, but like I just got like a recent news that like the developer for Gundam Evolution announced that their servers are closing in November. Basically because of like just so much like they're just pulling the plug on it instantly because of I guess low, because as I told you before, I think in one of the podcasts, like their player count was pretty low for just the just alone from itself, especially when it got back and everything too as well. I'm just kind of sad.
Which is, it's crazy because a game will barely hit its 2-year anniversary by the time it shuts down.
Yeah, basically. Like it'll hit its 2 years in September, basically.
Which I was wondering if that's the shortest amount of time for a live service game. Because that's like, I've never heard of like a game. I mean, aside from like, I hate to compare it to this in terms of length of lifespan, but like Evolve.
Oh yeah. Or freaking Anthem.
Launched and then shut down. I mean, those games sucked though. Like this.
Yeah.
This had like semi-decent gameplay if they would have just implemented better ways to like fix their matchmaking. I think they would have had a longer lifespan, but
yeah. Although I did hear Anthem like before it got shut down, it was getting pretty good though. From what I heard.
Surprisingly, we like Draper and I were playing that for a little while. Like, I don't know why. I remember working at GameStop. I used to sell that game for 99 cents because I had like 100 copies in my drawer.
God damn.
No joke.
I know. I wouldn't blame you because I know like that was the one game that they tried to push out too because that was like one of BioWare's like big like third-person shooter games too as well. Mm-hmm. So like, because I remember all the marketing terms on that just basically just like push it out that, oh hey yeah, we have this new game and everything out too as well. But yeah, like freaking just I heard that thing.
What are you gonna rage at now though, Seph? Like you
Halo.
Yeah. That's true. Oh god. We need to talk about that.
Oh yeah, huh? So
I'll let you say it.
All right. So from the last podcast, we did talk about the Halo match and everything, and we did do it the day after. Ironically, I barely got like maybe like one match per game and everything, and maybe like another 2 for before we started our matches and everything. If you don't want the spoiler, probably skip a little bit ahead. I'll probably put a time code for it and everything, or just tell you like how long to skip ahead. But basically, we basically went and fought, and basically it was almost a full sweep. But Josh managed to win at least one of them, and basically on the loser choice match, and basically I still won. Was it like 3-1 basically at this point?
I'd like to blame my old age. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
Oh, come on now.
My hand-eye coordination has deteriorated significantly.
What I'm hearing is excuses at this point, man.
I'm not saying that you're the better Halo player.
Go on.
I'm saying that not you win. I'll give you your fucking cake and let you eat it. It's you fucking whoop my ass. Okay, I shouldn't say whoop my ass. Hold on, let me give myself at least a little bit of credit.
Yeah, I'll give you credit too, because there was like
the first game or two, I was fucking struggling. Yeah. After that, I picked up momentum again, and it wasn't like you won me in a queen sweep almost.
Yeah. Like if you look on the boards, like it looked like it was a clean sweep.
Yeah, it wasn't like 20 kills to 0.
Yeah, like if you actually look
significantly close.
Yeah, if you look in the details and everything, it was pretty close. Especially the second game, we were within at least 2 kills of each other, basically. Of just like that's how close that was.
My palms were sweaty. I was on the edge, bro. My heart was beating, my hands were shaking. Dude. I was still shooting, I was still getting headshots. It was
Dude, my fucking like hands were sweaty too as well. And there's some shots that like even I was like, oh wow, I can't believe I actually managed to get that shot, or at least managed to like get the right timing of the shot and everything too as well.
Yep.
But yeah, freaking like I'm editing that right now. I showed Josh already the promo, at least the start of it, which I might need to change the music on it because I did upload it to the at least unlisted on my channel to kind of see if like it copyrights it, and it does. So I'm gonna have to look through the Monster Cat music to see kind of get the same beat of like that promo and everything, and I'm gonna try to see if I could get the shorts version out at least too as well, so at least we can just kind of like tease it out and everything.
But yeah, I will say that I'm still ahead of you numerically.
Yeah, you're still ahead of me by like 2-1 basically.
I say you give me 6 months, and then we will have another battle.
All right, I'm down. I'm down for that.
In which I will have hopefully what I deem as a redemption, and that will be 3 out of 5 wins of our thing. But here's the thing: if you win, that means we're tied 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need a tiebreaker.
We have to have a standoff battle of of the century, and I'm excited.
Basically, I was gonna say like in 6 months, you want to just make it into like almost like a New Year's kind of bash kind of thing.
Sure, we can figure out something.
Yeah, because I was literally counting on my hands like, oh wait, hold up, when is this and everything. I was counting as like, oh that's 13, oh that's January next year and everything too.
Yep, I'm down.
I'm actually kind of down for that. That'd be cool. Bring in the New Year or end it like that, or we could like start in New Year's and then like if it's tie on New Year's, start it again on New Year's Day and just start it from there. Basically, see who gets the best out of that and everything.
Hell yeah, my dude. I'm too down.
Yeah, I'm down for that too. But yeah, freaking like, I literally had that promo idea in my head for a good while, especially like the very big beginning part of our talk and everything too, because I need to also find out where I can find a voice isolation like AI kind of thing, like tool, just so I can isolate your voice and everything from the original video. Because if I know she probably can tell, or we watched again, like your voice was kind of like drowned out by the original Halo music, because like that one was recorded back in what 2014, as I stated in there.
Oh god, yeah, we had no idea of like audio balancing and any minor functions of production.
Yeah, this was like also straight out of high school too, like at least a year out of high school. And plus I was even working with like this is how old it was. Like I had the very first computer and that one was barely running, like I think 7 even. I don't remember. But I know it was like an old PC I had that I just got hand-me-down and everything too as well. So like that one is very old, because I think this was back then too, like back then when I used to basically like download videos off of the Mac computers and then also then like burn disk on the freaking PCs before I started like downloading stuff off my own and everything too as well. Also before internet.
Yeah.
No, we had internet. No, yeah, we had internet, because how am I supposed to? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Fuck that. Oh, that's we had a CenturyLink. That's right. Oh god, forgot about that. Thank God
Yeah, that was old DSL connections were so bad.
Yeah, thank God I pay for internet now, even though I fucking hate the modem, which I need an upgrade for. But yeah, like if I ever show like a rough preview of it before, like kind of like the stages of it, like you'll see like how badly that audio mix was, or like just it was basically just recording straight audio basically, and it was bad. So I need to find the isolation so I can see if I can isolate your video. And plus, I'm still gonna have subtitles and everything too as well on it. But yeah, like I have like the good like timing of the video that I need, as well as like I just need to find the right music I can time it up too as well. So, but yeah, basically like I won the battle, and basically I still haven't won the war just yet. So not yet, no. You're still ahead of me, man.
For now,
yeah. But that was fun though. If anything, still.
Yeah, that was a good time. Actually, I enjoyed playing Halo again for the first time, and who knows how freaking long.
And also, it's always been like against each other, or like with each other too. Not even against each other as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on from that, you said you had another like problems and everything other than the Blizzard thing.
Oh, so the Ubisoft thing. I want to know your opinion on this, because I think it's absolutely fucked, and we'll get into it after I explain. If you have an inactive Ubisoft account for 6 months, they will completely delete your account and all of your purchased games.
When was the last time I logged in Ubisoft?
That's another question. But no, like all of the things you purchased, you could have purchased every Far Cry game, all of the DLC for Rainbow Six Siege and Operators.
And plus also the fact that like if you've gotten free games too from them as well.
Right. If your account is inactive for 6 months, they will delete it. Period. All of your purchases gone.
That's the stupidest thing ever. Like
Now they claim there's a minor, like if you log in after we give you a 30-day warning email, they'll keep your account as just inactive. But I don't think that there should be a world where if I purchase these things, these should be permanently mine.
Basically,
forever.
Like that's the one thing that's kind of just dumb at this point. Especially like I still remember like back in the early like digital days where like we were talking about like digital gaming being on the rise and everything. And the fact that even if you buy the digital games, it's not technically owned from you, or even like with downloading or digital movies too as well. Like everybody was saying about that too. Like you don't own it.
And aside from like Rainbow Six Siege, Ubisoft has a great library of single player titles.
Yeah.
But the games don't come out frequently enough for me to justify logging in every 6 months to play a game I've already beaten, unless you're playing Siege every freaking week.
I don't know if you want to do that at that point.
Right. So, like, realistically, like, is this more of a threat to make sure to bring people back? Or is this just blatant stupidity?
I think it's, from the way it seems like, it's kind of like stupid marketing from the way it seems like at this point. And I'm not trying to check my Ubisoft account and see what I have. But no, it just seems like kind of blatant, like trying to market like, hey, we're going to try to bring you back by forcing you to get on here. But I just think that's more tone deaf, if anything, at this point. That because they're not having anybody like play their games or buying their games often enough to like basically justify getting onto their service and everything, which is kind of dumb at this point.
Yeah, is it like we had a shareholders meeting and we see that not enough people are playing our games? Like what? I don't understand what this is.
Yeah.
I think it was stupid. Like Blizzard's doing dumb shit. Ubisoft's doing dumb shit. So glad for Larian Studios with Baldur's Gate because it's so good.
Freaking, whoever made Exoprimal 2 or Capcom for their Exoprimal 2 making a pretty banger. Like even though it's like a base game and everything, like at least it showed like potential of what like it can be in the future, especially with like the actually, I don't know if it's even come out soon, this week or next week. The new game mode for Exoprimal 2 as well. I know.
Oh, I think it's this.
I think it comes out tomorrow. I think, if anything, I want to say it. Yeah, because I think that was more of a PvE survival type. I think from what I remember reading and everything too. But yeah, that one should come out this week. I think because I know it's like July something. So. Yeah, because even then, like, I'm literally just checking my Ubisoft account. I had this thing for 10 years already, and basically I have the...
Yeah, and imagine all of that.
Yeah, it's gone. Like, and I have like 16 games on here, even though I don't play most of them. But yeah, that's really dumb. The fact that like you literally will lose it all, and like just because you haven't just plugged in at all and everything. I just think that's kind of like fucking stupid at this point. Like that's really dumb at this point, if anything.
Yeah,
I almost wanted to press the X button on the window behind my freaking Xbox thing because it was almost on instinct because I was like seeing something move like, oh, I don't need it anymore. I was like, oh no, wait, I forgot we're still recording the podcast. That you dumbass! Like, thank God you didn't press it just yet. But no, yeah, it's that's kind of like strange that they put that out and everything too as well. Any other? Actually, I do want to kind of point something up too as well. Which is because I started looking at the merch and everything related to this topic, is the fact that you said you recently got into like VTubering because of one.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
So who did I forgot again? Who did you get like started into the rabbit hole?
For context, VTubers are YouTubers who use like a virtual avatar to
basically like shorten for virtual YouTube.
I started watching. I started with Iron Mouse,
the Puerto Rican.
Technically, I started with Monarch, because Monarch would always pop up on my TikTok, and I'd like just like it enough to the point where like it would start recommending me more.
Yeah.
And then I started like watching Iron Mouse because of Connor, CDog VA. Because I watch a lot of like Japan videos or like YouTubers who exist in Japan, because one of my dreams is to visit Japan. So, and then it just kind of sunk down the rabbit hole of, oh god, my entire YouTube feed now recommends me VTubers, and I'm almost overwhelmed by the amount of shit there is.
Yeah, there's a lot of VTubers.
So far, yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
It's just a lot of like Iron Mouse.
Nice. Yeah, like I can't wait to like, because I know like you said that you already kind of like knowing like at least some majority of the other VTubers that like at least I know I follow and everything too as well. And plus also it doesn't help the fact too that like me and Draper are like big VTuber fans, especially for like HoloLive and everything too as well. So the fact that like it's kind of funny just to seeing you start off like that, and sooner or later we kind of know that you're gonna slowly get into the rabbit hole that's gonna pull you in. Like you just don't know when you're gonna be sucked in. You just know you're just in it at that point. Because I barely remember like when I know I was in 2020 when it started. So when I got into the rabbit hole.
Seph, you and I also went to finally watch that Transformers film.
Yeah, so I basically finally got you to come back to, finally got you to watch the Transformers movies because of the last video or the last episode you said about the Hasbroverse, and I said I couldn't say anything about it, and you now know the reason why I couldn't say anything about it.
Yeah, if you don't plan on watching it, semi spoilers ahead, but I'm sure it's leaked by now. At the end of fucking Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, the main human character is talking with a government agent, and he hands him a business card, and it says G.I. Joe. It just straight up fucking says G.I. Joe. I'm like, oh, we're getting G.I. Joe X Transformers. That's kind of fucking cool.
It's also, funny what too, the fuck? Because even when I initially started, I was thinking, oh, it might be Sector 7, since technically, because...
That's what I thought, because Sector 7 was the government agency in, like, the original Michael Bay films.
Yeah, because they also, like, said that these movies were technically going to be a prequel to the Bayverse films, too, as well, which kind of didn't make sense at all, but, like, now it's kind of like a reboot at this point. But, like, just seeing your reaction to just him flipping the card and reading it, was just so goddamn funny. It's just like, I was like, oh my god, yeah, I love that reaction and everything.
I was fucking dumbfounded. And so it's funny because we mentioned the Hasbro universe. There's also, Barbie did so well that there's going to be a Mattel universe.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Mattel was like, yeah, we're definitely going to dive deeper into the rabbit hole of all of our products. And moving forward, they're going to make more films.
What would you make that would be from Mattel? Like a freaking Potato Head or something like that?
You could put like Masters of the Universe, probably.
That's true, yeah. They're gonna reboot that again. That'd be amazing.
Hot Wheels movie would be actually kind of dope.
That would be cool. Would you want it?
They could actually do a Hot Wheels movie.
Yeah,
like a real life Hot Wheels movie. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I was about to ask like if you would be okay with either animated or actual real life.
No, live action, like it's a racing movie. I don't give a fuck. True. Like I've put up with the past 10 Fast and Furious films, and now they go to fucking space.
Watch it be.
Like I will happily put up with like an actual semi-racing movie with Hot Wheels.
It'd be funny though. Like you just get a cameo from fucking Vin Diesel saying family and everything in there.
They totally could, 100%. I think it'd be cool if they did like an Acceleracers cameo, because like Acceleracers was a great Hot Wheels television show.
Actually, speaking of Hot Wheels, I know there's like I haven't seen it, but I know there's like a show for like Hot Wheels like related show. I think like Can You Hot Wheels or something like that. Have you heard about it?
Wait. No.
Yeah, it's like a competition show. I don't know what it's about and everything. Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge. Okay, this is interesting. So this is the synopsis of it. 16 contestants compete to transform cars from their past into life-size Hot Wheels of their dreams in hopes of winning a life-changing cash prize and seeing their creation made into Hot Wheels diecast toy that anybody can buy. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Setup and everything.
That's pretty cool. I don't know why I did this. On the Wikipedia page for Mattel films, it lists possible upcoming Mattel movies.
What are the possibilities?
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh.
The first one is an untitled Barney movie.
Oh my god.
The one after is Hot Wheels, American Girl.
Never heard that one.
The other ones I don't know what they are, so I'm not gonna mention them. Magic 8 Ball.
How do you make that's gotta be a horror movie at that point. What the fuck?
Matchbox.
It's kind of like Hot Wheels.
Polly Pocket.
Okay, I should have thought that.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Ooh, that'd be a really cool one if they can make it into like mechs, almost like Real Steel kind of look. That'd be pretty cool. I actually would enjoy watching that, unless it's a documentary. Then I'd be kind of sad.
Uno.
What the? I mean, Achievement Hunter. Achievement Hunter did it anyway, so what's the point?
Viewmaster and Wishbone.
What the fuck? How do you make a... well...
I don't have the answers. I just have the list that is here on Wikipedia. Now, who knows if someone just randomly made that list or not, but that's that's just fucking wild, man.
I could think of Viewmaster as kind of like more of a teleporting kind of like thing. Like if you look through and then when you click on it, it'll teleport you to the location or something like that. Like make it like a spy film or something like that. That'd be pretty cool like that. But that one, that I don't know. That's kind of interesting concept. Although to be fair, they did make a movie about battleships though, so anything's possible at this point. To be fair, I completely forgot about that.
That is true.
But that's a very interesting like lineup of movies, if anything.
Did you look at any of the San Diego Comic-Con announcements?
No, actually, I haven't. Other than the like Rick and Morty anime one. That was it.
So there's some cool ones. They actually confirmed. Because I've been watching, I shouldn't even have been watching. I binge watched all of The Boys.
Oh, nice.
When I was house sitting for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That Homelander and Peacemaker and Invincible Man are all coming to
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I thought I saw that. That's actually pretty cool.
That one's super dope. They announced a new Boys spinoff.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm probably gonna watch that. They also showed a trailer or an announcement that the Cowboy Bebop creator is partnering with the John Wick director to make an anime.
Ooh, okay, that'd be interesting.
So that's gonna be fucking dope.
That's gonna be cool, especially if they make like jazz infusion into that too as well for the music.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm like, it's gonna be so good.
Oh, also I seen that they announced Invincible season 2 as well for that. That looks pretty interesting. I still need to watch the first one though. I still need to watch it because I know I heard such good things about it. And that's also another like adult cartoon that's not like crudely humor and everything like that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, something I sent you this morning is there's a Justice League comic that's 7 parts long. That's the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, and I think that's fucking dope.
That's gonna be really cool, and that's gonna be very interesting how they do the whole story. Especially like if it was like any other team, I would kind of like think, oh, Godzilla would just smush him and everything too. But it's the Justice League though, so that's gonna be a very interesting like fight between those two.
That's gonna be fucking sick.
Yeah, so that's gonna be very interesting to see. I didn't know that Comic-Con was this weekend. I am falling behind on content at that point. What the fuck?
Oh, dude, so much other cool shit. There's also doing like I know a lot of people are like huge Adventure Time fans. They're doing an Adventure Time spin-off show.
Oh, nice. That's actually pretty cool.
They showed information for the Borderlands movie coming out.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Because isn't Jamie Lee Curtis supposed to be on there too?
I believe so, yes.
Because I remember that was like announced a long time ago, especially with the cast and everything too.
Oh, this is actually kind of cool too. They announced Ash is actually continuing his adventure after becoming the champion in Pokemon.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Because they showed a trailer for it, and Gary comes up to Ash and is like, so now that you're a champion, how close are you to becoming a master? So I think Ash is actually going to fucking pull a red and go catch all the Pokemon.
Wow, that's actually astounding.
So I'm fucking stoked. They also showed the trailer for like the first 10 minutes of the new series, and it's actually really good. Really? Yeah, like I would actually watch that show. It's so cute.
Damn, that's actually pretty cool though. But damn, I thought they were fully done with Ash's story and everything too as well.
I did too, but like no, he is legitimately going to start traveling and go become a master, and I was like, no fucking way, dude. About fucking time.
Yeah. So I literally just searched up like Comic-Con 2023 in just the search bar for YouTube. There's a lot of interesting stuff for trailers and everything.
Oh, dude, another cool thing is they showed off the Spider-Man PS5.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That looks sexy. Like that looks really good.
I'm actually gonna give points to PlayStation where I normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Seph. You don't actually have to buy the PS5.
Wait, what?
They're selling the covers by themselves for your PS5 and the controller separately.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
So you can have the limited edition covers.
Yeah.
Instead.
That's actually really smart on their part because I know that
100%.
Yeah, because I know one of my coworkers, Zach, he used to he actually bought because I guess a company that actually he ordered from actually got shut down from Sony because they were making custom covers and everything for PlayStations and everything too. And he wished that would have happened and everything too, but the fact that they're finally doing that is kind of pretty smart on their own at that point.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get my hands on them because it's like half black, half red with the venom ichor dripping over it. It's so sick.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool and everything. Wow, I didn't know that they're making another Walking Dead with Daryl Dixon.
Yup, that was announced too.
Raven the Hunter apparently.
Oh, have you seen the trailer? The trailer for that was in one of the movies I watched recently.
I haven't. Like, I'll watch that later if anything, because it's
Do you know a lot about Craven?
I haven't heard anything like that's. I heard about him from just like them talking about it, but I never heard anything about it at all.
Craven's a scary motherfucker in the Marvel universe, my dude, and he will stop at nothing to hunt down. He's actually like, aside from the movie, in the new Spider-Man game, he's hunting down like Lizard and everyone else too.
Oh, that dude. Okay.
So, yeah, Craven's making like huge appearances in the next couple things.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, holy crap. Yeah. Oh, there's a new Wonka. Oh, that's right. There's a new Wonka film coming out. I need to watch the trailer for.
That's right. Yeah, Brooklyn and I were talking about that.
That's just gonna be interesting, just seeing that, like, how that pans out, especially compared to like the other two, because that's a big like margin, or well, big, especially because the first one is definitely a classic. The second one I would say is probably more of a cult classic, if anything, because it's like not overly like loved by everybody, but still like at least entertaining enough for it and everything too. Ooh, that's an interesting title or thumbnail. But yeah, that's gonna be a high bar to kind of go through, especially since it's only like one of the few properties that like that's like basically like haven't been done often enough, basically, compared to like some other ones, like Batman and everything.
There were also discussions, and I don't know how much merit this holds, but I just want to know your take of a multiverse for Star Wars.
Like how?
You can interpret that however you want.
So almost like,
like you can retcon entire movies.
I really don't know how I feel about that, because that's almost like kind of like taking a cheap way out at that point, if anything. Although, to be fair, like Kathleen Kennedy, like I don't know what's going on with her and everything. That fact that like she retconned a whole bunch of stories too when she started the whole new sequel series, which is kind of stupid at this point and kind of wasted potential at this point.
So Rebels, I believe, has like some information about a multiverse and like different like options.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I'd feel about like full retcons. But I mean, they could just completely wipe out what happens.
Basically, because I know it was a long time ago that there was rumors of like them retconning the sequel series and everything too from Rey and everything. That it wasn't technically happened and everything too, at least long time ago and everything. That's kind of like, at least for Star Wars, I don't really kind of like that at that point, because it's just kind of weird. Like, especially with knowing, like, since we grew up with Star Wars and just kind of like knowing all the stories, kind of weird at this point. Also, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of the multiverses, like of different movies as well too. Like that's going on.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, you know, like one movie does it, every other movie has to do it, and they have to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're having, you know, a Hasbro and Mattel universe and everything else now.
Yeah, it's also like it's kind of like it seems like that's kind of the trend of like basically every decade. Like, was it the 2000s had like parody movies basically that was kind of like that, like scary movies, epic movies, and like stuff like that. The early 2000s or 2010s was like what, vampires and stuff and superhero movies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you forgot about that, huh?
Well, I mean, it's the same for video games too. Like you have like the surge of battle royale games and live service games, and it's just it floods the market to where it becomes stale quick.
Yeah, because also there was an era where like it was nothing but video games. Like that was like a rock band Guitar Hero games too as well. That kind of like fucked everybody over at that point because they kept putting out too much on and everything.
By the way, we talked about this a couple episodes ago too.
Yeah.
The FTC lost their case against Xbox.
That's right. I forgot about that. Like they lost their appeal to it and everything.
So the only thing holding that back is the United Kingdom.
Yeah, the UK's what was it, CBA or something?
So they're renegotiating. Yeah, something like that. They're currently renegotiating. But Xbox legitimately said, "Hey, we are interested in making a new Guitar Hero." And I was like, "Oh,
wait, what? Are you serious?"
Yeah.
No fucking way. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially if they have the money, they can get like even more bigger. I hope to God they get more bigger license like freaking bands and everything too as well. Like freaking.
I was hoping the same thing would happen with Harmonix, because Harmonix got purchased by Epic recently.
Oh yeah, and they haven't really much like shown much like other than like maybe Nobody that last time. Like it was like it's mostly.
Yeah, they still had DLC to Rock Band 4, but like they need just like a Rock Band like Masters collection or something like that. I'm sure all of those licenses expired with those games, but like oh god, I would love to play Enter Sandman again.
Oh my god,
you know,
I would love to play Eagles Hotel California. That would be such a good like.
Yeah,
like that's one thing I kind of wish that they would do, like especially with certain songs, like because I think it was Rock or it was one of the Guitar Heroes, like you can like battle against each other or like have like dueling guitar like battles and everything. Like that would be so good to have, like especially with like Hotel California with that dual guitar like solos and everything that was at the very end.
Oh yeah,
oh that would be so sexy and everything. Like fuck.
Battling the Devil again, or Slash, or Tom Morello.
Oh yeah.
And there's so much new talent now from artists that I would love to just fucking battle against. I think it'd be so cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially the upcoming people and everything too. Like that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's actually astounding that I didn't hear about that at all. Because also then I think I remember too that like before they got the trade deal too, that Xbox and Sony actually went and renegotiated the deal that Call of Duty will be on PlayStation for 10 more years, at least minimum too as well, along with like Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo side too, somehow bringing it up on there too. And you said Call of Duty was yesterday, right? Call of Duty Day?
Oh yeah, so fucking Microsoft legit just fixed all of the Activision servers. So every Call of Duty is fully functioning back with live service again, and it's so much fun.
That's actually pretty cool.
I actually played a little bit of Black Ops 2, and oh my god, it's so much fun.
Is it really? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I might actually have to start investing into those games now again. Shit. That'd be cool to bring back the crew, at least for a little bit, if anything.
I'm sure like Nick would come back and everything too. Like Nick's a friend of ours who we met on Xbox Live 10 plus years ago.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, I miss that guy sometimes.
I do too.
Especially like whenever he always get into his Uncle Ruckus mode too as well.
Oh yeah, I love all of our uncensored friends who won't fit on this podcast.
Right. I mean, if anything, it'd be like the most like. Yeah. Probably have to put that at least against a paywall, if anything, at that point.
Yeah, the restricted, redacted episode.
Basically, like that's
with all of the disclaimers saying we don't support what these people
like
are saying.
They have their own views and everything that like we don't.
Please
yeah.
Don't hit us.
But oh man, freaking like yeah, that's absolutely crazy that this whole thing actually will happen and everything too as well. Which I'm actually kind of curious on like what they're gonna do, because also then I remember, like, I think either this month, I want to say that they are finally ending the family Game Pass and the beta testing places and everything.
They're also getting rid of Xbox Gold.
I saw that too. They're making it into what, like Game Pass Plus or something like that?
It's Game Pass Core.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Which is...
But okay, like, I'm actually glad you brought this up because this got brought up to my attention too. Mm-hmm. There's a weird, like... situation with that where one of those doesn't actually include multiplayer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Xbox Game Pass, multiplayer. Let me actually look up the information so I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because that's what I was like kind of wondering, like, because they said nothing's technically changing. It's just the name that's changing itself, but with added perks on it, if anything.
So I didn't know this because I have Game Pass Ultimate because I play on PC, and for an extra $5 you get
but you know they upped the
PC games.
They upped the price for it, right? Too.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they upped it to I think $16.99 if I remember saying.
Oh, I'll pay an extra $2. That's fine.
Yeah. So.
So there's Game Pass PC, which is $5 a month.
Yeah.
And because it's on PC, multiplayer is already included because it's on PC.
Yeah.
There's Game Pass Ultimate, which includes Game Pass Console and Game Pass PC. There's Game Pass Console, which is $11. Game Pass Console does not have multiplayer.
So it's just basically the Game Pass itself, basically.
It's just the games. There is no actual online subscription service.
Huh. Okay, so basically it's basically kind of like how it was before. So there's like how it was like there's Xbox Gold and a Game Pass basically alone by its standard self.
Right, but Xbox Game Pass Console has access to all of those games, but if those games have multiplayer, you can't play multiplayer. Game Pass Core, which is that new one, has only 25 selected games and online multiplayer. It's a weird model. It's a weird service model. It's confusing.
At this point, they could have easily just bundled it together, if anything, and just maybe add like maybe $1 or something to it, $1.50 at least per year or per month, if anything, for that, instead of making like a convoluted kind of like mismatch like that and everything.
Yeah, it's super confusing, and I'm not on board for that.
I mean, it's a good thing we pay for Ultimate anyway, so we at least get max benefit out of it, if anything, too.
I mean, I pay for Ultimate because, like, I just want fucking Starfield. I don't give a fuck about anything else in the future. I just want my goddamn game.
I just want to play just so I can have multiplayer and freaking like able to access all the games at this point too as well. So, But yeah, that's kind of very interesting, like models and everything too as well. That's very interesting. There's something.
You got anything else?
I was thinking about something. I just can't remember what I was saying. Or what I was thinking about, because I got thrown off by that whole Gamepass model and everything. Oh, off topic for like usual, like for sports fans. Garoppolo actually got cleared for training camp.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah, so now we actually finally have a QB for once. If we can get our running back situation going, that'd be fucking helpful.
It's hard to be a Raiders fan, man. Like
it really is.
It's painful. Go Saints, because fucking Derek Carr.
Yeah, I freaking swore my boy.
They did my boy dirty, like super dirty.
I know. I fucking hate that so much that they did him that dirty for that year and everything. I was like, fuck. Also, other news too as well, Raiders related too. That did you hear about Gruden? Like, or no, I told you like because you were in the party chat with everybody else that Gruden could possibly get the whole like lawsuit into courts now if they fail their appeal and everything, which looks like they will.
Good.
Yeah, so basically, like once it goes into court, they have access to all the emails, so all the stuff that's being locked behind their own like investigation and everything, and actually able to like investigate what's going on and everything too as well.
Right, because the FBI or the court system will have to like scour through.
But yeah, like I'm actually kind of excited to see how this trial goes because as a diehard like Raider fan and everything, especially like growing up, kind of like because I wasn't fully like, I'll admit like I was like kind of a Raiders fan like as a kid, but I really didn't follow them until fully in 2010. And the fact that like I also believe in Al Davis' view or the OG Al Davis view on the Raiders and everything, especially like with the NFL being like basically being biased against the Raiders too as well because of all the shit that Al Davis did to them beforehand. And the fact that the NFL is actually after the whole Raiders and everything too. This is gonna make me so happy to see how much shit that the NFL does that's so shady in the background and everything too as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a scandalous situation, and I'm right there with you because I wasn't even a fan of football growing up as a kid. I didn't start watching like Raider games even until I hit high school. I was always like a baseball kid because I played baseball when I was younger.
Yeah.
I used to work for the Isotopes, who were like a Dodger affiliate, so I liked the Dodgers. But my grandpa, he grew up in Oakland, so that's why we were Raider fans. But like, our team hasn't been doing too hot for quite a while, and two, like it's just like if you go to a game, it's great energy, but it's hard being a Raider fan. I claim to be one, but oh god, it hurts.
Oh, believe me, like every year I'm always optimistic. This is probably the one year I'm not optimistic at all, or like the fact that my optimism has been waning a lot, and even then, like I actually went to Santa Ana to actually put some money on it, and like I'm at this point I'm kind of regretting to put money on it already too as well. Yeah. Like that's how bad it's gone to being a Raiders fan at this point. Like the fact that I literally regret almost like because usually, like, especially last year I was like full on optimistic, especially because that was coming off from the playoff year. From all the shit show that happened, and even then, like I was kind of like a little mixed, like optimism, too as well because of like the whole like situation between the coaches change as well as like the players and everything too. That it kind of really got my like just brain like thinking like something's not right here at this point. So I was like cautiously optimistic. This time I'm just kind of like, let's see what we can do at this point. Basically, like we'll see what we can do if anything. It's like don't just disappoint me again this year.
That's true, but I always say At least we're not Cowboys fans. Thank you so much for listening to episode 9 of the Skillless podcast. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram and Twitter pages, and check us out on YouTube at _Team No Skill. And we will catch you next time.
See you later. Bye.
I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I'm not.